Governor Muhammadu Inuahiya commissions key development projects. Gombe State joined Global Committee to mark 2026 World Health Day. Independent National Electoral Commission to close voter registration exercise on Friday. Hello viewers and welcome to 25 News. My name is Augusta Daniel in details. The governor of Adamawa State, Ahmadu Umaru Fintri, has commended his Gombe State counterpart, Muhammadu Inuahiya, for what he described as outstanding leadership and people-oriented governance. Governor Fintri made the remark during a visit to Gombe State, where he joined Governor Muhammadu Inuahiya on occasion on commissioning a series of development projects in Balanga local government area of the state. The project included the 33-kilometer to Resabon Lai Awakudogo Rua Gilongu Balanga Gari Road, with a spare linking Bakasi, Balansane, Gasambuzu, as well as the Palasi Degri Bembelem Road. Speaking, Governor Fintri described Governor Inuahiya as a visionary leader who has consistently prioritized the welfare of his people through impactful projects and programs.
Babban abin da na gani shi ne yau na kafa tarihi na bi gwamna saboda mukaddamar da ayyuka na cin gaba, ayyuka da zai kai al'umma da nasara. Bukata na shi ne mu haɗa kai da shi, mu tabbatar mun gina ƙasarmu, mu tabbatar mun zauna lafiya, mai hankuri da juna. Ba mu da wata ƙasa in banda wannan ƙasar mu ta Gombe da Adamawa.
Governor Fintri also expressed readiness to strengthen collaboration between Adamawa and Gombe State to enhance social and economic development. The two governors also commissioned a model Almadi school in Bakasi, aimed at integrating the traditional Sangaya system with formal education to improve access to learning. The governors later paid a courtesy visit to the palace of Balaraja Alhaji Muhammad and Muhammad, who commended their commitment to inclusive governance and regional development. In their separate remarks, both leaders will affirm commitment to strengthening partnerships.
Collaborate and see how we, and I think there are areas that we'll really explore to collaborate and see how we connect those communities.
Any flag or any shade or any sign of symbol or party different from the APC, Adamawa is APC, Gombe is APC, Nigeria is APC. What do you want to get?
The delegation also visited Bangom, where Governor Muhammadu Inuahiya inspected ongoing construction work at Balanga South Local Government Area Development.
Da na ga jam'iyyar mu take da shi, da fahimtar da muka gina tare da ku, da amincewar da muke da ku, in Allah yadda zan kawo magajin da na tabbata zai ɗora akan duka ina.
The chairman of Balanga Local Government Council, Alhaji Salih, recommended the governor's developmental stride in the area and assured him of the council's continued support and loyalty. The governor of Gombe State, Muhammadu Inuahiya, has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to bringing governance closer to the people of the state. Governor Inuahiya said that this during the foundation-laying ceremony of the headquarters of the Indian West Local Council Development Area in Indian Local Government. Our correspondent, Halil Muhammad Teli, completes the report.
He explained that the creation of local development areas became necessary due to the growing population, emphasizing that governance must be taken closer to the grassroots to effectively meet the needs of the people.
Gobe kuma take duba mizaninta da take tafiya ta ɗauko gwamnati ta matso da ita kusa da al'umma. Ƙaramar hukuma ita ce wadda yau dimin da'imin take tare da mutane. Ko wannan hukuma ta haɗaka tsakanin gwamnatin jiha da kuma ƙananan hukumomi muna ayyuka manya-manya a jihar Borno. Ko kun shaida mun je mun buɗe kasuwar Kalkowa, mun buɗe kasuwar hatsi, gashi kuma yanzu muna kaddamar da wannan ko za mu duba wannan aiki. Ba kaddamarwa ba ne, daga ganinsa kun san ba ɗauko shi da wasa ban Allah za mu yi. Za mu gama shi cikin ikon Allah kuma za a fara aiki da shi.
The governor also pledged to support the emergence of a capable successor who will sustain and build on the developmental stride recorded by his administration. He called on the people to remain united and support the APC at all levels. In her welcome address, the chairperson of Bill Local Government, Mrs. Egla Idris, expressed appreciation for the governor's commitment to the area, citing the execution of impactful projects and the provision of political and government appointment.
Incomplete without acknowledging the numerous development projects recorded under the administration in our local government area. Beyond the opportunity of our sons and daughters in the various political offices across different sectors, we have also witnessed remarkable infrastructural development in building the local government. These include the construction of new shops to accommodate 8 owners, the construction of 28 schools at Kantoma Market, the establishment of primary health care centers across the local government, and many other projects that are too many to mention.
Also speaking, former Deputy Governor of Gombe State, Mr. Charles Ilia, commended Governor Inouye Haya for his development-driven leadership and urged residents to continue supporting the administration to attract more dividends of democracy. Earlier, Governor Inouye Haya paid homage to the Mai Tangale Dr. Daladime Yamba at his palace in the Poshia, noting that the visit was aimed at strengthening collaboration with traditional institutions and keeping them informed of government activities. In his response, the Mai Tangale praised the governor for what he described as unprecedented developmental stride across the area. Meanwhile, the governor commissioned the reconstructed popular Kantoma Market, now renamed after the late Mai Tangale Dr. Abdul Mesharu II, as well as the Billiri Grains Market named in his honor. Governor Inouye Haya said the projects are part of his administration efforts to boost commercial activities and enhance revenue generation in the state. For GMC News, I am Halil Muhammad.
Thank you, Halil Muhammad. The chairman of Balanga local government area, Alhaji Salihu Ibrahim Jato, has received the governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Muhammad Inouye Haya, during an official visit to the council area for the commissioning of key development projects. During the visit, the governor inaugurated several road projects, including to the Sabon Line Road, the Awakodogo Rua Gilongo, Balanga Road, the Bakasi Balansani Dasambuzu Road, and its Angaya School in Bakasi as part of effort to strengthen access to education. Other projects inaugurated include the Telesi Degree, Bendelan Road, as well as an ongoing solar-powered street lighting project in Kalese Town, aimed at improving security and enhancing economic activities in the community. The governor also proceeded to Bombay in Balanga South, where he laid the foundation stone for the construction of new Local Council Development Area (LCDA) Secretariat, a move expected to bring governance closer to the people. Speaking at the event, Alhaji Ibrahim Salihu appreciated Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahya for executing impactful projects in the area and promised the continuous support from the people of Balanga. He noted that the project will boost economic development and deepen the dividends of democracy, calling on the people of the area to keep on supporting the programs and policies of the government. In his remark, the Polo Dadia, Alhaji Dr. Abdul Qadir Abubakar III, commended Governor Muhammadu Inuwa for the stride recorded in Gombe State, particularly in Balanga South, assuring the governor of the continuous support and cooperation of his people, while urging residents of the emirate to live in peace and harmony with one another. The Gombe State Ministry of Health, in collaboration with State Primary Health Care Development Agency and development partners, has joined the global committee in marking the International Health Day 2026. The day is marked with a roadwalk within the state capital, which began from the Gombe MS Palace and ended at the State Primary Health Care Development Agency headquarters located at Ahiru Deba House in the new GRA area of the state metropolis. Addressing participants at the agency's premises, the Executive Secretary Dr. Abdurrahman Shaibu, who was represented by the Director of Disease Control, Dr. Mustafa Musa Abubakar, described this year's theme, Together for Health, Stand with Science, as timely and significant. He emphasized the critical role of science in all aspects of healthcare delivery, noting that areas such as immunization, antenatal care, disease control, and HIV/AIDS response require strong collaboration among partners to improve health indices across Gombe State. Dr. Abubakar also affirmed the state government's commitment to achieving universal health care coverage and improving access to quality health care services.
Yeah, how important science is in immunization and in disease control, in maternal and child health, all these are areas that we want to strengthen further collaboration to see how we could also improve our public health outcomes in Gombe State, in Nigeria, and the world at large.
Mustafa appreciated donor partners for their continuous support and expressed optimism that such partnership will be sustained. Also speaking, the World Health Organization State Immunization Officer, focal person Hajia Hawati Jani Hassan, underscored the importance of science as the backbone of public health care progress and noted that evidence-based interventions from immunization to disease control and improved treatment continue to save lives and strengthen communities.
Let us therefore renew our commitments towards achieving a better health system in Gombe State at large and for more resilient health systems. Together as partners with the state government and the State Ministry of Health, through science and solidarity, we can secure healthier future for.
Hajia Hawa called for a new commitment to collaboration, increased investment in innovation, and equitable access to healthcare advancement to build resilient health systems. In his remark, Dr. John Marks of the UNICEF State Office commended the active participation of partners in the celebration and expressed hope for continued engagement in future health initiatives. The roadshow features senior officials and staff of the Primary Health Care Development Agency, personnel of the Federal Road Safety Corps, and members of the various support groups. Meanwhile, as part of the activities marking the World Health Day in the state, a medical outreach was conducted in the Hamadu Kafi area of Gombe Metropolis. Speaking on the outreach, the World Health Organization State Immunization Officer, SIO, focal person, Hajia Hawati Jani Hassan, expressed that the initiative was aimed at serving underserved communities. She noted that the area was selected due to its low routine immunization coverage and high population density.
Our pockets of non-compliances here, and it's kind of densely and highly populated. So most of the community, the residents of the community don't go to health facilities to seek for any health intervention.
A medical doctor at the exercise, Dr. Benjamin, said the team provided free healthcare services to residents, particularly women, children, and the elderly ones, adding that the exercise was carried out without any much challenges. Some beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the state government and the development partners, noting that they received free medical consultations and medications.
To masha
Our correspondent, Gmc Tv completes the report.
Dr. Da further revealed that the state government has trained eye care specialists across 114 primary health centers to ensure that eye care services are brought closer to the grassroots. He advised beneficiaries to adhere strictly to follow-up appointments to maintain the success of their treatment. He also commended the state government under the leadership of Alhaji Muhammadu Ino Yahaya for prioritizing the health and well-being of people of Gombe State, as well as the support from Qatar Charity Foundation.
For this intervention or outreach is possible because of the Gombe State government under the leadership of our governor, Alhaji Muhammadu Ino Yahaya. The government has taken the aspect of healthcare very, very seriously. And this is not the first time that the government has partnered with a lot of international organizations in order to see that it attends to the health of its citizens.
In his remarks, the team lead of the outreach and consultant ophthalmologist with Qatar Charity Foundation, Dr. Yasir Garba, praised the Gombe State government, the State Ministry of Health, and the Hospital Management Board for providing an enabling environment that ensured the success of the exercise. Dr. Garba explained that the outreach was aimed at improving lives through free eye care services. He disclosed that 231 patients benefited from free eye surgeries, while over 1,000 others received various forms of treatment, including medications and prescription glasses. He urged the public to seek medical attention promptly and not to wait until eye condition worsen before visiting health facilities.
In this hospital, we feel home here in this hospital, in the state hospital in Gombe State, and we have seen from the first early contact with Gombe State the full health operation.
Some of the beneficiaries, including Fatima Aliyu Pantami, Malamoda Kinafa, and Mr. Christopher Tulu, expressed gratitude for the intervention, describing it as life-changing.
Idon nan mutane da yawa muna ganin kowa yana kukansa, amma da wannan ya zo ya tsaya kanmu, mu kuma muka sami tsarin sisa, to ubangijin Allah ya taimake ku.
Common eye conditions treated during the outreach included glaucoma, cataracts, allergies, and vision impairment. Meanwhile, the initiative has brought relief and renewed hope to many residents across Gombe State. For GMC News, Balkisu Bibi Lukuto.
Thank you, Balkisu Bibi Lukuto. In a major boost to higher education in Gombe State, Governor Muhammadu Yahya has approved the appointment of principal officers for the Gombe State College of Education and Legal Studies, NAFADA. The letters of appointment were presented on behalf of the state government by the chairperson of the governing council of the college, Hajia Aisha Jibril Doku. Our correspondent, Shaib Umar, completes the report.
The newly appointed principal officers of Gombe State College of Education and Legal Studies, NAFADA, include Dr. Daud Mohammed as provost, Aishatu Mahmoud Aliyu as registrar, Usman Mohammed Ahijo as bursar, while Usman Mohammed was appointed as librarian. Presenting the letters, the chairperson of the governing council, Hajia Aishatu Jibril Doku, said the appointments were based on merit and proven track record. She urged the new management team to justify the competent reports in them and live up to expectations. The former Minister of Education further charged the officers to work toward strengthening the education sector in Gombe State, which she noted remains a top priority of Governor Muhammadu Yahya's administration.
My special appreciation goes to the council members who stood by me, who had a rigorous interview for all the candidates that participated. I want to charge you, the newly appointed principal officers, that to whom much is given, much is expected.
Responding on behalf of the management, the provost of the college, Dr. Daud Mohammed, expressed appreciation to Governor Muhammadu Yahya for finding them worthy of appointments. He pledged to reposition the college for greater academic excellence through innovation and introduction of new courses that will enhance its competitiveness among similar institutions in the country. Dr. Daud also appealed to the state government to intervene in addressing shortage of student accommodation, emphasizing that investment in education remains vital to societal development.
We want to extend our profound gratitude to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, for finding us worthy to choose us in this response of work tirelessly, collaboratively with all our stakeholders within the college, inshallah ta'ala.
Speaking on behalf of the Minister of Higher Education, Director of Higher Education Abdul Hakim Mudathir reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to ensuring quality education in the state. He challenged the new management team to explore all available opportunities to move the institution forward and make it a center of academic excellence. Shoaib Umar, Gmc News.
Thank you, Shoaib Umar. In the same vein, the newly conferred provost of the College of Education and Islamic Studies, NAFADA, Dr. Daud Mohammed, has pledged readiness to intensify effort in managing the affairs of the institution. Dr. Muhammad Daud made the commitment while speaking to journalists in his office shortly after receiving his letter of appointment and confirmation after 6 months of service in an acting capacity. He highlighted key achievements recorded within the tenure as acting provost, including the accreditation of NCE programs, approvals of secured from relevant regulatory bodies such as the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) and the National Commission for Colleges of Education (NCCE), as well as admission of over 750 new students. The provost also noted that the institution has maintained a harmonious working environment throughout his 6 months on acting capacity. He expressed appreciation to Governor Muhammadu Yahya for the confidence reposed in him, pledging to contribute his quota to the development of the state education sector. Dr. Muhammad Dawood used the opportunity to appeal to the state government to provide staff quarters and recruit additional personnel to enhance the smooth operation of the college. The head of voter education and publicity at the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC Gombe State Office, Rifkatu Dukku, has re-anchored calls on the eligible voters to come forward and register for the permanent voters card PVCs ahead of the deadline for the ongoing exercise. The coup made the appeal while speaking to journalists in her office. She described voter registration as a civic responsibility for all eligible citizens, emphasizing the need for increased participation in the electoral process. According to her, the second quarter of the ongoing voter registration exercise will end on Friday, making it imperative for those who have not yet registered to do so with immediate effect.
2018, 2011, or even 2021-22. Please, if you still have your slip, just go to the registration center with it. It's better you go and look for your card than try to register again. For those that have tried to register, I think there is a software.
Mrs. Duku expressed concern over the low turnout in some areas, noting that despite sustained awareness campaign by INEC and other stakeholders, many eligible residents are yet to take advantage of the exercise. INEC says it is hopeful that more residents will respond before the deadline to ensure broader participation in the future elections. Our correspondent Muhammad Ibrahim Pantami reports that the Commission intensifying effort to immobilize the public as the registration period draws closer. Commissioner of Police Ahmed Chusu has directed senior officers to ensure strict supervision of personnel deployed on highways and checkpoints, warning that they will be held accountable for any act of extortion, harassment, or unprofessional conduct. The directive was issued during a strategic conference convened by the Commissioner with members of the Command Management Team, area commanders, divisional police officers, and heads of departments, aimed at strengthening operations efficiency and enhancing policing outcomes across the state. He reiterated the directive of the Inspector General of Police, stressing the need for professionalism, proactive policing, and zero tolerance for misconduct at all levels. Ahmed Chusu charged officers to intensify effort in crime prevention, maintain discipline, and ensure the protection of lives and property within the state and even outside the metropolis. The Commissioner also highlighted the importance of intelligence-led policing, sustained vigilance, and prompt response to emergency security threat. He called for stronger collaboration with other security agencies and improved community engagement in line with modern policing standards. Ahmed Chusu reassured residents of the command's commitment to safeguarding lives and property and urged the public to continue providing credible information to support policing efforts in Gombe and beyond. Viewers, to end the news, a recap of the top stories that made the headlines. We reported to you that Governor Muhammadu Inuaha has commissioned key development projects in Balanga local government area and laid foundation for TAL LCDA. We also reported to you that Gombe State Ministry of Health and partners have joined global committee to mark 2026 World Health Day. And finally, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is to close the ongoing registration exercise on Friday. The head of voter education and publicity of INEC, Rufkatu Dukku, revealed this while speaking to journalists in her office, urging eligible persons to minimize the time. That has been the news. Thank you for watching.